Good morning, everybody. This is Will from the Back 40, and I hope you're having a great day. Today, I want to talk about something that affects almost every one of us, rural, urban, young, old, and that's the dark side of social media. And I'm not saying this as some outsider looking in. I'm saying it as somebody who uses these platforms every day, who posts, who reads the comments, who hears from people all across the country. I'm saying it as someone who sees the good, but also knows we're paying a steep price. Social media can connect us. It can help us organize. It can bring rural voices, our voices, into national conversations. But it also does something else. It chips away at our mental health. It fuels anxiety. It rewires our brains for outrage, conflict, and comparison. And it's dividing communities that were already stretched very thin in regard to working together. One of the biggest problems with social media is that it rewards the extreme. The hotter the take, the angrier the comment, the more the algorithm boosts it. It doesn't want calm. It doesn't want context. It doesn't want solutions. It wants emotion right now. And it pushes us to perform instead of think, react instead of reflect. It turns neighbors into enemies and keeps people scrolling for the next fight. It also fills our heads with unrealistic expectations. For young people, it's body image and comparison. For adults, it's pressure to look successful or political pressure to be right 100% of the time. And in rural communities where we already fight isolation and lack of resources, social media can make people feel even more alone. And here's the part that hit me hardest. The negativity doesn't just stay on the screen. It spills over into our daily lives. It affects how we talk to each other. It affects how we vote. It affects how we see our neighbors, our coworkers, even our own families. It wears people down. It poisons the well. And it makes us feel like everything is broken beyond repair. But here's the truth. Negativity is easy. Outrage is easy, especially in the times we live in now. Pointing out what's wrong is easy. But that's not leadership. That's not what our communities need right now as a standalone opportunity. And this is what I'm going to do. So I'm making a commitment today for myself, for this page, and for everyone who listens to what I say here at the Back 40. From this point forward, I'm going to focus on solutions. Now don't worry, I'm still going to call out what's wrong. I'm still going to shine a light on the policies and the corruption and the corporate greed that hurt rural America, but I'm not going to stop there anymore. I'm going to lay out what we can do, what we should do, what communities are already doing that works. I'm going to talk about how we can fix things, not just about what's broken. Because anger might get a video to go viral, but solutions are what help people live better lives. So here's my promise to you going forward. Every video I make from here on out will include at least one actionable idea, one step we can take, one program that works, one way we can organize, improve, push back, or build something better. I want to leave people feeling empowered, not just exhausted, informed and not just overwhelmed, hopeful, not hopeless. Because rural America has been beaten down long enough. I know, I live here. We don't have the luxury of doom and gloom. We need real answers. We need real ideas. We need real pathways to make life better for our families, our farmers, our students, our communities. And if I'm going to stand here and talk about the problems, then I owe it to you to talk about the solutions too. So if you've ever watched one of my videos and felt fired up but unsure what to do next, that's going to change beginning today. I'm going to bring the heat. I'm going to bring the blueprint, but that's what our communities deserve. They deserve an honest conversation, not only about the problem, but about the solution. And listen, I'm holding myself accountable. If you see me slipping back into pure outrage with no solutions, call me out, comment, message me, keep me honest. Why? Because we're in all of this together. Social media isn't going away, but the way we use it can change. And I'm making that commitment right now for myself and for you, to use it in a way that builds and not only in a way that breaks. I hope everybody that comes to us at the Back 40 for information, for advice, just to learn about the problems that happened today and to look for solutions in areas where we can work together to make things better. I hope all of you have a very happy Thanksgiving. Count your blessings, because no matter how bad things get, we still have blessings in our lives that we can be thankful for. And stay tuned. More videos about the problems are coming, but they're coming with solutions. Have a great day, everybody.